what's going on, everybody? Josh Cathcart back here at Hardball Academy in Pearland, Texas with Hitting Done Right. For this next video, I'm going to discuss direction in our swing, what it means and how it helps us as a hitter. Okay, direction is something that is discussed all the time with the online coaches that I collaborate with. Parents are asking me sometimes, what exactly does that mean? So hopefully this video can help clean that up a little bit for our understanding. All right. When we have misdirections in our swing, that is going to cause us to have inconsistent bat path. Okay. The most common ways that kids have misdirection is as they come through, they want to start to fall back with their body, kind of get that chest back and out of the way. As you can see, that would be a problem. We're trying to go there, and if I start my swing and then start to fall back, I end cap it, I end up rolling over, whatever the case may be. Okay? You're also going to have kids that collapse. As they start, that backside kind of collapses, and you can see their head start to work away from the ball, and they generally have that uppercut, and then they want to reach for it. Okay? The lunge, okay, very common. Come in and start leaking into that front side. Everything's going to change with your back path. All right, so working on direction is key, but you must first understand posture. Okay, remember, posture is the spine angle that we set when we get down into launch. So I would have to be able to maintain this spine angle as I get through my swing, which then allows me to have my direction out to the middle of the field. All right, a good way of thinking about all this for me is I tell my hitters, and I'm discussing right-handed hitters, would be right hip, right hand, right center. Okay, and that's kind of what this lane is for here. This is a reminder to my guys and girls that we want to think about taking the back side of our body. Okay, that right hip, that right hand, and we want to think about kind of working that out towards right center as we get through our swing. All right, obviously you would have to make adjustments for inside and outside. That's where these poles are. This would be your outside contact point. This would be your inside contact point. But the thought, okay, and the feel should always remain the same. We are trying to attack the front of home plate. We don't want to cut across this. We don't want to push through this. We don't want to chop down. And we sure as heck don't want to fall back and start going up, okay? Being able to control the back side, your rear hip, is imperative to be able to hold direction, okay? See a lot of work nowadays talking about the scissor kick. The scissor kick is a really good exercise to really maintain that direction as we come through. Instead of spinning and getting everything coming this way, we want to be able to hold that chest down, keep our head down, and maintain direction, okay? It will save you when your timing is off. And this is something that I stress to my hitters all the time, okay? Timing, very, very difficult, okay? Maybe the hardest thing in hitting, actually seeing the ball, I think, is probably more important, but the hardest thing is probably timing, okay? If your direction is correct, okay? Let's say that I'm a little bit early, but I'm here, and now my direction is gonna stay through this ball all the way out. Whereas if I'm a little bit early and my direction is taking me away from that pitch, there's nothing I can do with it, okay? On the breaking ball, that breaking ball that's going down and away for a righty, okay, from a right-handed pitcher, being able to maintain posture and then your direction through that is critical, all right? Why can younger kids not hit the outside pitch? Why can younger kids not hit breaking balls very well? Outside of recognition, it's because their swing direction generally doesn't cover the zone that long. And so if they're not precisely on time, they have a tough time making adjustments. They have a tough time covering the zone. Okay, so direction is key. There's all sorts of drills to work on this. All right, if you have any questions about direction in the swing, please reach out to us and let me know, but I hope that cleans some stuff up. All right, y'all, for this first drill dealing with direction, okay, this is simply called the walkout drill. All right, we've probably seen this running around online. Some of you may already be incorporating this into your practice, okay? But very, very simple, All right, we've got the lane that I was talking about earlier. This is going to be our directional thought with the body, okay? After we make our swing, boom, hit the ball, we want to feel kind of the back side of our body kind of just taking us where we can take one step that direction, okay? If you can do that smoothly, then your direction in your swing is good, okay? If I was to get in here and I was going to start to fall back, I would have to reset and then go ahead and make my step, okay? So the walkout drill, tee is set up, middle, right in the middle of my thigh, exactly where we want it, all right? Want to be able to hit a line drive straight back up the middle and then take our one step with our rear foot with our direction. So here we go. One easy step that way, all right? This is a simple drill, kids of all ages. The one thing you want to watch out for here is that they don't start to like go with their swing. We want to make sure that the swing is complete, and then we just feel like our energy and our momentum kind of wants to take us this way, all right? This will also help kids who have a pull-off problem where they get their head and everything flying open, really keeping that head down in the lane. So that's your walkout drill. All right, y'all, second drill, dealing with direction. This is going to be our open 45 degree, okay? We're really gonna deal with getting into the hip and having kind of that right hip, right hand, right center feel that I was talking about earlier, okay? So the way this is set up, again, the tee is middle. I still have my lane there. That's the way that I'm thinking about taking the backside of my body, right center field, okay? If you take your bat and you lay it down about a 45-degree angle, okay? This is what we want. Now we're gonna open up right here. My chest is facing everything. I wanna coil the back hip, and now I'm gonna get my arms, my hands, my front arm in the same position that I would be if I was in my normal stance, okay? From right here, everything is going to be right hip, right hand, and I'm thinking about going to right center with that, and I'm gonna release all the way through as I hit the ball. Okay, so here, don't get big up in the upper body. It's right here with the hip, coil back, fire through, okay? Thinking about taking, again, that right hip and that right hand out towards right center. So that is your open 45, great for that backside feel. All right, for this third drill, dealing with direction, this is going to be the exact opposite of the open. This is going to be our closed 45, okay? You're going to have to mix and match with your players to see which one of these they feel more comfortable with. Some guys really like kind of that backside and explosion feel. Some are going to like this being more closed off and kind of working more down the line, okay? I actually like this one a little bit better for the young players. Just to get them to feel kind of that chest and face down in the zone instead of being so open. Some of the young ones can get out of control here, but this one's pretty simple. So again, just lay the bat down, ball's in the same place, okay? Right in here, right off the front foot with the tee. As we get down into this, it would be our normal launch position, and now I'm just gonna think about taking everything right down this lane. Okay, you could even have them stop at extension where it's here and they're extending straight down so you make sure you don't get any pull off and fall back, all right? I like to go ahead and take the full swings with these. Fully release the backside. We want that ball going right down that lane. Pretty solid one right there. Head, chest, everything to the front of home plate. You can see how my hips and everything are still square to the ball. I haven't really spun off this and gotten out of control. So between those three drills, the walkout drill, the open 45, and the closed 45, your players should really start to get a good feel for that backside and swing direction. Incorporate this into your practices. I lay this lane down for almost all of my hitters. Okay, like I said earlier, it's the magic lane. If you can start to understand that concept and control the swing there, you'll be on the right track.